Hey Internet peeps, it's your friend Demonius here, friend, enemy, whatever. This is my last video in this house. As you can tell behind me, everything is pretty much empty. I still have my TV there, but that's going to be moved on the moving truck tomorrow. And we're moving basically all the furniture in this house on that truck and moving it to our new place in question, which I will not mention on air. Because that's no one's business except mine and the friends I have here in Oklahoma. So, what's my opinion on all these big changes? Well, I'm actually quite happy with this move that's going on. Me and my wife are both stressed, beyond stressed, and we're both hurting. We're both very tired. We've gone way beyond the point where we just want to get this done and over with, even if it kills us in the process. Speaking of which, tomorrow's going to be 94 degrees. Yeah, so we're going to be moving this shit in tremendous heat, and it's going to fucking suck. Also, I want to go ahead and point out that we've been without the mother-in-law for about a month now. And am I happy about that? I've been very happy about that. So happy, in fact, that I should have made a video on it, but I was just so happy that I was just enjoying the less tense environment. But here's the problem. I still have those feelings of anxiety in my head. I mean, and here's the thing. I've done a lot of self-diagnosis lately. Me and my wife both have been trying to figure out what's causing these feelings of anxiety. Okay, obviously it's not anxiety within itself, because there's nothing that really triggers it. The thing that brings it on is it just happens. Now, they have a name for that. It's called generalized anxiety disorder. There's also things that can happen within your body that can cause anxiety, which is, well, that's a given. One of the things that appears to be, well, relevant is something called labyrinthitis. And what labyrinthitis is, it's an inner ear thing. And lately, I've been feeling like my ears are going to explode, kind of. It's not a pain, it's more like a pressure. So I'm wondering if maybe I have a form of that or some kind of inner ear infection that needs to be looked at and taken care of. Problem being is I have no insurance, and I already owe the hospital thousands of dollars for all the visits I went in for panic attacks or feelings of panic. One of the diagnoses I was given was atypical migraine. I don't buy that. Yes, I do get pain here and here, okay? But see, look where it is, right here. My ear's right here. So the inner ear, see what I'm getting at? The inner ear can cause the pain that radiates here. And it's not a constant pain, it's a flash of pain. Like just a pain gone, but it's unsettling because you really don't know what it is. And, you know, doing a lot of research on this labyrinthitis, it seems like I kind of fit the bill with that. Labyrinthitis is basically, it's an inner ear problem, not necessarily an infection, but a problem, where something somewhere down the line, your mind needs to recalibrate itself. Your body is not calibrated. Therefore, you get in these weird mindsets or these weird feelings in your consciousness that cause you to have anxiety or a panic attack, or feeling like you're not there. I've been doing these exercises, though, that I've been told to do, according to some websites, that seem to help the problem. Also, the limiting myself on caffeine has also helped. And I stopped this. I miss it. I miss vaping, guys. And I'm probably going to, if I can get this taken care of, I'm probably going to start it up again because I miss it. It's kind of like my security blanket, you know, my safety. I know that's a piss-poor excuse, but trust me, I'd rather do this than smoke a cigarette. But with all the stress I'm under, I'm surprised I haven't picked that up. I mean, the battery's charged. I haven't even took a drag off this in, I think, a month. It's been a while. But I kind of plan on picking it back up because old habits never die, and if they do, they die hard. There's a lot of things. I mean, I wish I could go ahead and explain what I'm trying to get at with that. I'm probably going to vape again Just not right now. Because I'm under a lot of stress, and I don't want to add any more stress with the vasoconstrictors that nicotine and caffeine are. But I do have occasional pop here and there. But, you know, with the move and all this shit going on in my head, it's best that I try to keep that on the down low. Also, I've tried taking something, an herbal supplement, if you will, that it seems to keep me calm. It doesn't, like, I get to the point where I feel like I'm going to flip out, you know, that feeling right before a panic attack. I've been taking St. John's wort. You know, they say, I mean, you go online and you have these doctors state that, you know, there's no hard evidence that this shit works. Well, I can tell you this much. 2 days ago, on the way back from where me and my wife are moving into, we were taking a load over there, and I had a friend with me. And on the way back, I mean, the whole day I was feeling anxiety, just the entire day. Nothing caused it. I just woke up and I felt like shit. And every time I wake up feeling like shit, it gets progressively worse throughout the day. On the way home, I went into a panic episode. And when you're in a car and it's moving like that, and you have a panic attack, you can't help but, I mean, I was in such a hysteria, I was screaming, help me. Because I felt like I was being sucked out of my body. I know, weird as shit, weirdest feeling. I don't do drugs. You know, I used to. I used to do marijuana, mescaline, LSD, all that stuff. I used to do a lot of drugs back in the day. I don't now. You know, it's one of those things that you experiment when you're younger, and then you either keep the train going or you stop. And I find that psychedelics, while fun, when you don't have many friends that want to do them with you, it kind of loses its appeal. Being stoned by yourself is not fun at all. When I was a teenager, of course it was, because I found so many things fascinating, and I laughed at a lot of shit. Like I mentioned on plenty of occasions, I would put a VHS of Super Mario Brothers Super Show and laugh my living head off, and then take a nap. You know, and there's a lot of things I would do. Play a video game. I would play Contra, stoned off my ass. It was just, yeah, it's funny shit. It's good. It's all good too. It's all good. But yeah, I've been taking St. John's wort, and I've also been taking the nerve tonic, and you know, it just makes me wonder if I'll ever shake these feelings of negative, this labyrinthitis or whatever it is that is causing my brain to not function right. I constantly feel like I'm gonna die. You know, it's not a fun feeling, guys. And when I was having hysteria, luckily my wife had some Ativan, and I took the Ativan in the car, and she told me to take deep breaths, and I couldn't catch my breath. It was almost impossible, but I did. I managed to. I just kept telling myself, everything's fine, everything is good, we're going to come down from this, we may feel anxiety afterwards, but, you know, as long as we're not flipping the fuck out, we'll be alright. So, you know, I was in the car just flipping out. And when we finally got home, my legs felt like jelly. I came in here. I don't know any of you who do this, because many people get angry and they want to punch shit, right? I react a little differently. See, after a panic attack is over and done, I do two things. One, I tremble. I shake. Like, I have moments of, like, I want to say miniature seizures, kind of. You know, like, I tense up and I shake. They say that's when the adrenaline is starting to wear off, is when you shake like that. After that phase, I sit either in a chair or on my bed somewhere. I feel weaker than an infant, and I start crying. Like that night, I had my head in my hand like this, and I just cried. And then the Ativan kicked in, and everything was like, it went back to normal. It's weird, you know. Ativan, it's addictive. It's an addictive substance that people abuse, but it's also used to help treat these anxieties that people have. these feelings of anxiety. It actually calms you the fuck down, and that works. That's why I need to find a way to get some insurance, and maybe I can get a prescription of it so I can actually live life again without having these flipped out feelings. But I also want to get my ears looked at and see if it is labyrinthitis. And if it is, if there's anything, I mean, they give you something for the dizziness. That I know. They give you something when you're feeling dizzy. But if there's other exercises that I'm not aware of, I'll definitely give them a try. One is, you look in, like, say I'm looking at my face right now, and I have to tilt my head like this, back and forth, and stare at one spot. You can't wander your eyes. It does actually help. Matter of fact, when my wife first told me of it, and I tried it, I still felt anxiety, but it wasn't as, like, borderline panic attack. So I am doing my best to work on this panic anxiety issue. Obviously, it really wasn't caused from this, or caused from this. I've been drinking Pepsi Next, less caffeine, less sugar. Or I drink diet, but diet I shouldn't because it has aspartame, and aspartame is bad, and it actually can cause more calories and bloating than regular soda. That's why I'm trying to weigh my options. I know a lot of people prefer tea and water, but I'm sorry, I can drink those. I love tea and water to death, but I have to have soda here and there. I've been a soda drinker all my life, and that's probably why I'm obese. Okay, I just wanted to give you an update on the anxiety, and I'm moving. And what do me and my wife think about moving? We're very excited for it. We love our new place. It's beautiful. It's not perfect. It's not, a golden palace or anything, but it's something. It's something to keep us away from that mother-in-law. It's something that me and my wife can finally have that golden age honeymoon that we never could have. Because, see, when living with this bitch that we were living with, we didn't have much of a honeymoon at all. In fact, we didn't have one at all, period. Nothing. Just nothing. It wasn't because of me. It wasn't because of my wife. It was because of that fucking bitch. She ruined everything. That mother-in-law ruined everything for us. She ruined me and my mental psyche. Having to go to work and deal with that bullshit and then come home and deal with this? With her bullshit? It's no wonder I'm fucked up now. And the thing is I'm sure if her and me, my wife, better our lives from this point on, it's going to get better for me, and it's going to get better for her too. My wife last night had a flip-out moment. She didn't necessarily have a panic attack, quote unquote. She had a flip-out moment. The flip-out moment was basically she was at the end of her rope because this is stressing us out. This whole thing is stressing her and I out. I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying not to flip out. I've had a couple moments of flipped out, like the one in the car. And I had one prior to that, too, but it wasn't nearly as bad. I actually sat here. I was watching YouTube videos just trying to, focus on the video, not on me. But, see, that's the problem I have. They say that's what you're supposed to do when you experience these problems. It doesn't work for me. Because the symptoms are so relevant and so present, so grounded into my brain, I can't focus on anything else but that, because I'm worried if it's something serious, something I should be concerned about. Obviously, it's not, because I've been dealing with this for over a year now. It's obviously the same shit. But how do you know? I'm not a doctor. And all the doctors I've been to don't seem to know what the hell they're talking about. They do a lot of blood tests, and they find nothing. Fine, great. I went to a cardiologist last year, and he says everything was fine as long as I keep, doing what I'm doing, exercise and walk, which I try to do. I've been doing a lot of exercise, that's for sure. Packing shit, doing laundry, taking care of my animals. I got 7 now. I have a new kitten. I'll have to get some pictures and show you him after the move. His name is, it was Riley, but now we named him Riley. Don't ask my wife to that. I don't know what the fuck her deal is, but I'm going to keep it at that. She can name it whatever the fuck she wants. I don't care. He's a doll, though. He's a doll baby. So when I get moved and I make my new video of my new place, I'll be at my new place. I'll have my computer room. You see that bookcase back there? That back there? That's going to be for my games. So my entertainment center is going to be for videos, DVDs, computer games, whatnot. Console games are going to be showcased on that bookshelf. Hold on one second. Okay, I was just checking because my wife's on her way home. She's doing some errands right now. We're helping a friend out. She's taking her finals, and I read that she got an 89, so hats off to my friend there. She don't watch my videos, so I don't want to mention her name because I don't want you guys stalking her. I got a lot of stalkers on YouTube. I don't know why. I guess they don't have no life and they got nothing better to do, I guess. I really don't know. I guess you got to have some purpose in life, so stalk me. I don't give a fuck. I had nothing to hide. I got nothing to show. Really, I don't. I mean, I'm just your normal guy living everyday life. Trying to find ways to be happy and fulfilled in this life, and I have a wife to share that with, and we're good. She don't want to be in my videos, and that's fine. She's actually pissed about a couple things that I had in my videos, but we discussed it, and it's taken care of now. So this movie, I keep sidetracking from this topic. This movie is going to be fantastic, though. We got central heat and air. Okay, it's a big place. I'm not going to state what kind of house it is, and I'm not going to state where its location is because I don't need stalkers. I have plenty of that when I lived back in Warren. I don't need it here. But it's going to be a great place. I'm going to have there's going to be a computer room. It's basically going to be my game room. My wife even says, "This is going to be your game room." I said, "What? Game room? What?" She's like, "Yes, you get your man cave back." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." Because, it's nice to have a guy that had his little own space that people that... Now, that was originally what this room was supposed to be. Okay? It was supposed to be, and then it became a man cave / cat place / wife place. I mean, I didn't mind my wife was in here. In fact, I actually preferred that. I'll be back. Thank you for that patience phone call. It's a bill collector. As I stated before, I owe a few $1,000s to hospitals, and I just don't have the money to pay for it. It's not that I don't want to. I would love to pay off the bills. I hate having bills. But me and my wife are so strapped for cash lately, it's not going to happen. But we'll figure out something. Anyways, our new place is, she's like, "Here's your man cave. I know how you're going to have it set up, so we're going to do it that way." And I'm happy to see that it's going to be great. At one wall is going to be my entertainment center. The other side is going to be my computer. So if I want to, I can sit here and play a video game on my television, on my CRT, and use the internet and, Facebook, YouTube, excuse me, and all that good stuff. It's nice to have those things prevalent there. I also want to have my a few of the game systems that I've been stored away hooked up. Here's the problem, though. That TV's coaxial doesn't work. I tried hooking up my TurboGrafx 16 to it, and it doesn't work. I tried hooking up my Atari, thinking maybe it was the RF unit. It doesn't work. And I don't know how to repair coaxial. So, if I can find maybe someone that can help me with that, or I don't know. I really don't want to deal with it, because the first thing we're going to do when we get back to our new place is unpack, and we're going to take a couple weeks to do that, because we've been doing this for about 3 weeks now, 4 weeks now. It's really, we're at the point where we just wanted it to be done. We own too much stuff. We could have gave some to Goodwill or sell some things, but my wife is like me. We're pack rats. We don't like to give anything up. I guess you can call that hoarding. but we have stuff to put it. We don't just let it lay around like those fuckheads over at on the Hoarder show. So I'm excited, but I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. Please, Lord, give me the strength to do this. Oy. It's going to be hard. We got to move all this furniture in this house. We got a lot of shit. But luckily, we have 4 people. We have my friend Keith, my brother-in-law, Jeff, his son, Xavier, and myself. The wife is not at all going to participate, nor do I want her to, because she has physical problems that she shouldn't be lifting heavy stuff. And I've been scolding her for it when she tries. She can't. It's just, it'll paralyze her, basically, if she keeps that up. I don't want my wife to be paralyzed. No one wants that for her life partner, for Christ's sake. I want her to be, happy and fully mobile, and so far I have that, and I don't want to ruin that for her. No one would want to do that for their spouse or partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, unless you hate the son bitch. In that case, you should drop them so you don't give them false hope. See, I've been through that. And, other than that, nothing really new to report, guys. I'm just getting ready to move. Got a new cat. Got a new dog as well. His name is Dragon. He's a Chihuahua Terrier mix. The owner, I want to punch the fuck out of her. Probably be put in jail or deemed as a woman beater, but fine. I can hire a woman to do it. I know a couple women that would do my bidding for me. And basically, she said the dog was retarded. He was a piece of shit. Kept him outside in a fucking driveway in this heat. And not only that, hey, Panda. My cat might join me in a minute, just to forewarn you. When I pet him like this, he jumps on my desk, and then I hold him, and then we go from there. So, just to forewarn you. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. But anyways, what was I getting at? Oh, she was basically hoping the dog would get run over. So we get this dog. My wife took him home. We were going to rehome him. But we noticed he was so well-behaved, so he loves attention. He shows you he appreciates it. He just wanted to be loved. And I felt so bad for him, and he's not in any way a retard. You tell him to stay out of something, he stays out of something. You tell him to come here, he comes here. And here's my kitty. Hey, Panda. You want to come to the camera and say hi? Here's his tail. No, you need to stay out of that. That's not food. Oy. This is my big boy. And he's moving over here. What's he doing? You can tell he's upset about something. He's been very needy, clingy. And here he is. Here's the big boy. Right. Okay, now he wants down. Oh, he found a bug. Okay, that's another thing. These cats, they love bugs. Every time there's a fly or something that flies, crane flies especially, we have them heavy down here right now. They find a way in the house or what have you, or they find a way inside in general, and the cats find them and they kill them and eat them. All 3 of them. We have, well, yeah, 3 of them. We have, I showed you pictures. I'm repeating myself. So, we're done. Me and my wife, we're so over this shit. We're going to do one more load tonight of little stuff, and then we're going to, tomorrow, everyone's going to come over that is going to be accounted for, and we're going to go ahead and start heaving this stuff to the truck. Then we're going to unload it, and hopefully be done with this. My wife made it crystal clear, and I made it crystal clear too to everybody around us that we talk to. We don't want to be bothered. We don't want to be whatever. We want time for ourselves after this, because we deserve it. After dealing with that fucking old bitch for all this time, I mean, we had a month off, yes, but it wasn't, enjoying it. It was packing shit. Oi. I just look forward to moving and having my own life and not being scolded for anything. As long, I'm going to have my own place. I know, 32-year-old finally having his own place. Some people get that when they're in their early 20s. But see, I'm not well liked, so I could never have really roommates. But the people I was roommate with, I do appreciate their hospitality in helping me out when I had no place to go. They know who they are, and I won't mention them on camera either. So, 3 years in this place. It's not a bad house. The house wasn't the problem. It was the people in it. My mother-in-law. She made it too hard for us to live. And Michelle even told her, I mentioned it too. I said, quote unquote, if you can't get along with me, because Michelle clings to her husband, she's like a good loyal wife is. You don't get along with my husband, I'm clinging to my husband. And if you refuse to just get along, then we're going to have to find our own separate ways. And sure enough, she found her separate way. She's in the old folks' home. Every time I see her, I'm like, let's nuke it. I'm serious. I hate that woman. I never hated a woman as much as that person. And I never will. She practically ruined our marriage. And we didn't deserve that. We didn't deserve how she treated us. I didn't deserve the way she treated me. I didn't do anything to her. I was always nice, polite. I never gave her any lip, never gave her any kind of negativity. I was always pleasant with her. My wife can attest to that, and other people who know my interactions with her can attest to that. But the truth of the matter is, it would have been great if my cats would have clawed her fucking eyes out, or the dogs would rip her to shreds. I'm serious. I hate the bitch. When I hate someone this much, I want nothing but the worst for them. And I told my wife, as soon as this move is done, I never want to see her again. Even when she passes away. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'll be there for my wife. I will. But, beyond that, I don't give a fuck. Just like when I pass away, I don't expect anyone to give a fuck either. When it happens, it happens. I will. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, my friends, enemies, acquaintances. I'm just rambling on. I really shouldn't be, but I just thought, I haven't made a video for a little while. I thought maybe I'd just come on camera and be myself for a minute. This is basically just rambling. I just want to talk about my anxiety and update and the things I'm doing to better the situation and the change in my life with you guys. Because, well, the guys I have on my page, some of them anyways, are actually genuinely concerned about me, like me. And I appreciate the comments I receive from each and every one of you, except for the dickheads out there. And there's plenty of those. I don't need to go on about them. Because just talking about them will just send them flocking through this video and flood my shit with comments I have to constantly disapprove of. Because I had enough criticism in my life, I don't need it here. And now that I can actually filter that, I'm happy. Whatever. Alright guys, well, it's 4:33 p.m. My wife should be here anytime soon. She's going to have the old bitch with her. So I'm going to close my door when that happens, and I am not at all speaking to anybody until she goes. And after that, we're going to take the rest of the little shit that we have in here, and we're also going to take the cable box, so I'm going to upload this beforehand, make sure our cable's working over there. And that's it, guys. So the next video, I don't know when it will be, but it will be in a short amount of time. Soon. Very soon. like I say, the first thing I'll probably set up is my computer, then the game systems and whatnot. But maybe I'll make a video after the move. I don't know. I'll probably be way too tired, and if I am, then the following days, just be patient. I'll let you know how I'm liking the new place, and I can show you my new setup. It might be all good and dandy. I got a new camera, a Fujifilm, kind of like what I used for my vlogs before when I had them on a tripod. The only difference with it is it's only 7.2 megapixels, but my friend Alan bought that for me, and I really appreciate that. He got me that for Christmas. And a late birthday present's coming to me, too, from my wife and him, and I thank them both for it. I'm getting a new video card for my PC, so, because I'm a PC gamer now. And I mean, I play my old consoles, of course, but consoles today I have no interest in whatsoever. So I got my old box of joy down here that should last me a few years, a couple of years. I mean, I'm not the huge PC fanatic, but I do like some titles for it. So I'm just glad a lot of the exclusives, they're like, fuck you to consoles, and they're like, hey, let's put it on PC, and guess what? It plays and looks better. And not that graphics matter to me. I play Atari, for fuck's sake. Fuck. Me and my friend Ellen are going to get together eventually soon, and we're going to play some Berserk. That's going to be great. It's a shame he don't drink, though. But I'm probably going to drink. I'm going to drink and be like, yeah, fuck you, Doc, Miss Evil Otto. Or something. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to this move, though. So is my wife. We want to get it done. We just want to get this over with so we can look forward to chilling and relaxing and resting our sore-ass muscles. I mean, Michelle is talking about, like, maybe next month her and I can go somewhere where there's a pool, you know, and hot tub. Someplace nice to treat ourselves, you know what I mean? We'll see what goes on, guys. Anyways, I probably am stupid for sharing my personal life with you guys. I know you guys have better things to do than care about my life. And is my wife here? Not yet. Huh. She'll be here soon. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys, you know, connect with on a personal level. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You probably won't because I rambled too much. I didn't talk about anything of interest, really. But if you have enjoyed hearing me rant and rave like a lunatic, my cats are into something they shouldn't be, so I gotta go attend to that. But anyways, guys, I appreciate all the support, all the love, all the care that I've received from each and every one of you who have stuck with me up to this point. And I hope I can share more precious memories with you. And we'll go from there. So, anyways, guys, you take care of yourselves. Wish me luck on my move tomorrow. I'm going to need all the luck I need right now. So, take care, guys.